a Saturday like this. So welcome all to this session. And today we will just do a short review of our onboarding procedure. And I know that there are some newcomers here and the old ones. Please just help to chip in something if you, yeah, Mr. Nice Guy, glad to see your face.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, so we will just go through the onboarding, and this is mostly just to inform those that are joining our community, like the things that you need to do, and maybe after the end we'll come in with the major announcements for the group. So I'll just, let me share my screen. So the idea is not to waste too much of your time, but just to okay. So this is a very common quote from our boss lady, Nyuyyu. She said, I mean, she's always fond of sending out this quote. So I just want to reiterate, to repeat it so that we all know, we all are on board and we can learn from it, you know. She always makes this quote and she says, motivation is what gets you started. Commitment is what keeps you going. So the decision to join this cloud computing class, especially for the new ones, I know you're just motivated. I know you want to change your story. I know you want to change your life. I know you want to get a better job. You want to earn a better salary. There may be so many things that engineer you to take this decision to join us. And this is what is motivating you to come on board. But you know what? You need to be really committed to get going. You know, you have to we just want to remind you that yes, you may be motivated, but you need some degree of commitment to be able to carry you through. And one thing I just want to remind us all is we are all trying to change our own life and our stories, and no one can do it for us except us. So this is just the journey. I know most people have been in the cloud, and for those that are coming in, know that you have the yam and the knife to change your own story. So joining WirfonCloud, we are a community where we coach each other, we learn from each other, we create this platform where people will feel free to ask questions about the cloud. We make cloud computing fashionable, and we make the certification, we demystify the cloud. So we create this comfortable environment for us all. So to be able to communicate and make people to pass out the messages that we have, we use our main tool of communication is Telegram. So coming into WirfonCloud, you're expected to download Telegram on your phone, on your desktop, so that you can join the group. And when you download the Telegram, you can join our main group, and you can see the link. The link is always sent in the entrance form, the application form, which you will send in the chat shortly. And when you join the Telegram, there are different groups for the different sessions. For the cloud practitioner, there is a group. For solutions architect, there is a group. So you just choose the groups where you join the groups where you are supposed to be, and make sure that you try to pin them so that they are on the top, and you can always see every communication that comes in. And if you belong to one or more groups, please always try to share app content in the appropriate group. For example, if you are in the project team, and don't be sharing things that are meant for the general group, or if you are in solutions architect, don't be sharing things don't be sharing things. I mean, just share the things that are appropriate for that group. So this is our main tool of communication. So it's just to inform you all what we use for communication. And secondly, we do a lot of, we have our own YouTube channel, and we always encourage members to follow this YouTube channel, to get on it. Let me just give you, sorry, just let me show you a little bit of, okay. I would, just 1 second. So I just want to show you what our YouTube channel looks like. Please, I would like to encourage you all to join, to follow us, and you can see all the different videos of what we've done so far. If you want to see, you want to listen to people's stories, you can listen to, you have Yolande shared her own AWS journey. You have other people like Cham who shared the journey. You have Timothy, and then we have other classes. That some of our classes are recorded and put on here. We have, for example, Nyuyyu did a presentation on the career day. If you want to know what the Amazon career day or 2021 look like, or our own perception of it, you can go there and check. You can also follow some of the revision classes that are on there and listen to other people's experiences. But there's one thing I want to encourage you all. As you can see, our channel is still really new, and we have just 253 subscribers. I'm expecting that by the time we leave here today, at least we should get more, because I don't think all of you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. And when you do that, please hit the notification bell so that you can receive a notification when any video is uploaded. And also, I would like to say that we need more videos on here. It's our job to put on the videos. It's our job to create the content. So as joining WirfonCloud, being a part of WirfonCloud, studying, getting certifications, use this opportunity to also come out here, create content so that we can log it in, we can publish them in here, so that you can always have something to show the world that you're doing for, in the AWS world, or for cloud computing in general. A good example of somebody who is always doing lessons for us. You can see Yolanda here. She did something on the AWS global infrastructure. You can see she did cloud deployment models. You can see she did something about the AWS management console. So please just try to create content for YouTube, for our own YouTube channel. So, and if you need help, please contact Banjika, contact Yolande, and any other person who is very good in creating these videos. So I'm expecting that we will get more people on board, working on the content for our YouTube channel. So you ask me, why should I create content for the YouTube channel? Why? You know, if you see, most of us are wearing, I don't know, Yola, do you have, let me see all those who are AWS Community Builders. Put on your camera. You can see we have Community Builders in here, recognized by AWS. So we have Yolanda, we have Ban, we have myself, we have Nyuyyu. So there will get to be a time where you will need something to prove that you've been doing work for AWS community. And if you do some of these videos, you'll be able to take the link and send it to AWS that this is what I have done. So don't think that you are just doing it for some people or for the no, you're doing it for yourself. It helps your own career building. It helps in your own career building. So it's something that we should all learn, that we will need some of these links when you are if you want to tell somebody that you are and you've studied AWS and you need proof, you just go to the YouTube link, copy it and give it to the person to check. It could be a company, it could be anybody, and most especially you need for yourself. And I will encourage those who want to create content for the website to please contact us and let's know what you want to do so that we can also help to do some coaching and all that. But I think Ban and Yolanda are the two people who stand out here in this field. So please, we need more content. We need more videos for our YouTube channel. And you know what? This is an opportunity each and every one of us has to excel. Here, they are giving you the opportunity. We give you the platform. Use it. You use it. Nobody will come and try to push you to go and do it. This is an opportunity. So use it. Don't think that you will make mistakes. Yes, make mistakes and correct them. The more you do them, you correct them, you're getting better. Do it the first time. If it's not right, somebody will check it. Don't be scared. They will check it before putting it online. They will edit them before putting them online. So do it. If it's not right, they will correct you. You do it again, and you'll be surprised how well you can perform when you start doing these videos. When you do something, go out there, try to practice it on the console, make a video. If you understand it very well, try to make a video, draw a diagram, you'll use even the whiteboard, do it and draw it yourself and just put it out. Let's put it out there. That will be content for us and that will be selling yourself also. So please, let's make use of it. So I'm going to go back to, I talked about Telegram, I talked about YouTube, and now I'm going to talk about our LinkedIn page. So WirfonCloud has a LinkedIn page, and I also want to plead on you all to follow this page. Yes, this is our LinkedIn page. Here we are sharing all what we think you can benefit from. For example, we shared today what the serverless is, and I know that Bandit share it to the Telegram group, but sometimes you have more information here, and it will be good for us to follow this page, come in here and interact, comment, say something, support people's ideas. Just let's keep our own page busy. You know, recruiters are out here looking and watching and seeing what we are doing. So you can apply for a job. You can apply for a job, and then they are watching your profile on LinkedIn, and they see how active you are, and they know you belong to a community that is recognized. So please, it's our opportunity to build WirfonCloud, and it's our opportunity to also use it to grow ourselves. So please try to go to LinkedIn, search for us WirfonCloud, follow us, comment, like, and share some of the things that we put on the LinkedIn page. So you see we have very, very important information there. For those who are following it up, you can, and if you have any ideas, we also promote our own. If you do a video, we can also publish it to make sure that recruiters are seeing you, so that they can also, I mean, we use, it's an opportunity for us to sell our own. So please do not hesitate to use it. Follow us, comment, like, share, and like you just put it there, complete the Google form, and if on it there is a link where you just click and like the page. So by the end of today, I'm expecting that more people will also like the WirfonCloud page on LinkedIn. So I don't know if you have any questions for me. I know that like I am putting it here, I want to conclude by saying that each and every one of us, we have a dream. Now, I can only advise you to follow your dream. They are all, if you decided to follow it, now you're doing, it's becoming a reality by attending these classes, by actually focusing and saying, this is what I want to do, attending and making little efforts to do it. And I'm happy that you're starting today, you know. So I don't know if you have any questions, and I want you to know that in WirfonCloud Community, you should feel free to ask questions because there are no stupid questions. We can only have stupid answers. So the floor is open for anybody who has a question about how anything you want to know about this community, because today we are here to talk about the community and to hear from you what we can do to make it better. And after this, Nyuyyu will be making some very important announcements. After the announcements, we will hear from our let me call them, I call them volunteers, I call them leaders, I call them those who are here to our instructors. So we are going to sell our own. We are going to make our own public. So please, if you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask.
Great. Yeah, great input there, Lady T, our community lead. She's been there from day one. WirfonCloud started, and you always bring more energy to the forum than I think no one else does, especially trying to have new members show up so that they stop being shy. I know Lady N will be coming on soon, but maybe we start talking about the instructors and maybe knowing the instructors. And maybe, I don't know, Lady T, how you want to start that. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to. You want me to go into that first?
Yes, yes, you can. You're right. Okay. Because Lady M will be coming on. She's got caught up on a few things, but so maybe if the instructors could come in, then after that she'll bring more announcements. Yeah.
Okay. So like I said, this is our community. We come, we take, and we put back. We give back. That's the strength of this community. And people are volunteering day in, day out to make sure that we transfer the knowledge, we coach people, we support them, we help them until they get their certification. And we are also ensuring that we encourage them and support them until they get jobs. And we ask them to also help us to give back to the community. So we have a few people who have, okay, let me go back to my, just a second. I don't know, but can you share? I need to share the, I knew that you had to talk for me to open it. Can you share me the
yeah, tell me. I'll bring it.
The structure.
All right. Okay, I can bring it.
I can call the names. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Sure.
So, like I said, we are all putting in our best to make sure that the cloud knowledge is transferred. Cloud computing is becoming very fashionable. So WirfonCloud is trying to demystify it so that people should not be afraid of getting into it. And when you get into it, we all are holding your hands. We all are encouraging you. But we are expecting you to also do your part. So a couple of WirfonCloud members have been here from the beginning. They've worked so hard, and this is why the community is standing. So for those who are joining now, I just want you to have a brief look. I mean, if you look at the screen, you have the structure, the organigram, or the organizational chart of WirfonCloud. So we have our founder, we have the team leads, We have WirfonCloud instructor lead. We have the community lead. We have a newsletter team, and we have the WirfonCloud instructors. So these are the people who are, holding this organization alongside with you, who is attending the classes, studying, and trying to make sure that you improve yourself. So to put some names to this, you can see that the founder is Banjika, who is always here, always waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to make sure that the classes are done, making sure that the Saturday sessions are going on, doing some networking, getting people to come here to speak to us. You see, then when you go below that, you have the WirfonCloud team lead. So as you all know, Lady N has been there from the beginning, supporting, giving in her all to make sure that when Banjika is not there, the Zoom link is out on time, and make sure that we are also having the lessons and everything. So that's the WirfonCloud team lead. Okay, below that you have the WirfonCloud lead instructor, and this is no other person than Yolanda Futelanta. As you can see, when you look at our YouTube channel, you can see that she's been trying her best to demystify or to break down the topics that she knows, to make sure that we all follow up and learn a little about cloud computing. And then we also have the Wirfon community lead. I'm here, Lady T. And then I am in charge of the community. I talk to you, I motivate you. I try my best to see if I can bring in some energy. I hope I'll be able to do it by the end of this lesson or this session. Then we have the newsletter team. And in this team, you have Watson and Chadwin. Chadwin is my boss. I know he does a lot. I'm hoping that more people will get to join this team and know and help in doing the work that they do. So for the instructors, you have Barry, who is our new Scrum boss, the boss lady, who is taking WirfonCloud to another level. And this is what we encourage. It's a platform where you can come and shine. Everybody can shine. Come, bring in what you have to make sure that people are benefiting and growing in the community. So she is the main teacher or the main lead for the Scrum classes. Then you have Elvis, Kinsley, Theophile, Aqua, Leonard, Joachim, Mike, Yvonne, Chiche, and Vero, who are also WirfonCloud instructors. The reason I'm not talking about these people is because I know that they are here and they are going to tell us a little bit about their cloud journey and why the topics that they are going to be teaching during these sessions. Some of them are going to be teaching the cloud practitioner, others are going to be teaching in the solutions architect associate. So for the newcomers, I want you to know some of us came in here with zero knowledge of IT. I mean, zero. I had no clue. I came in, I joined, I started following, and today we are all talking and having solutions architect associate. Is because we worked as a community and we are all growing as a community. So I would like to first start with, I can see is Aqua ready? Is Aqua ready? Aqua, are you available?
Hello, yeah. Good evening, everyone. Please give me a minute. Let me just put on my camera.
Yeah, I was just about to say we like to see your handsome face. No, you cannot just hide your face like that.
Sorry, bear with me. Let me just put up come into a place which is a lot quieter.
But if you're not ready, I can get somebody. Yeah. You want me to
Which
get
one?
somebody on?
Can you see? No, okay, no, that's fine.
Yes,
Can you?
the boss is here. This is my boss. When I see Akko,
All
I
right.
always think of networking. So there are people who hold, I mean, they're always ready to hold your hand. This is it's a rare gift that we have in WirfonCloud, that you have people who are always ready to hold your hand. For those who are new, please put your ears and know who to catch up, because these guys are ready to give you the stuff. So over to you, Mr. Akofis.
Lady T, I mean, you're much too kind. You're just so kind. I mean, you've already written my epitaph, so let me just prepare my bed now by that. But no, thank you for your very gracious words. Again, welcome everybody to WirfonCloud. I'm a professor, a FIMBA, and I have the immense privilege, at least, to be one of your instructors. This session that is starting for this cohort, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. As far as WirfonCloud is concerned, I mean, I started my journey back in October 2020. And that time itself was a very interesting period. We were just coming through the COVID session, and I had some experience with the cloud, but most of the experience that I had with the cloud was just kind of doing a lot of personal study on my own, in my own time. It was quite a struggle, just to put it mildly. But with WirfonCloud, we started something which was kind of unique, which had not been done before. So bringing people together who were coming to experience at least an industry from different walks of life. So you had people like myself who had spent a lot of time in the communications industry, telecommunications, who had an IT background of sorts. And then you had different people from other walks of life, who had been in either accounting, who had been in pharmacy, who had even been in politics or in education. So I think that was the very interesting thing that we found, that we had this mix of people coming together. And in time, what that led was that it gave us an opportunity to get to understand and look at this whole new domain of cloud computing, not through one lens, let's say not through an IT lens, but we could see through many lenses, because a lot of people brought a lot of that professional expertise in different walks of life into the whole area. So you would find that a question which somebody who doesn't have an IT background might ask, that may sound so obvious, but by asking that question, it even opens up your mind in getting to understand and getting to, inquire about things in different ways, which you may not even have understood. And I think that was very, very important, and it was a great way to learn. I think it was a great way for us to learn with each other, use that time, make mistakes in front of an environment of people who were very supportive. And even though, you fail or you struggle along the way, at least there was that encouragement, because we're all experiencing the same journey. So that was the main experience I could say WirfonCloud really brought to me. And would you say that, okay, would I have been able to study on my own? Yes, that would have been very possible. And I'd say it would have been very possible for you. It would be very possible as well for you to do the same thing. But I would say that by being in a community like this, whereby everybody's success and everybody's effort is championed, and the fact that you are also being motivated as well by the fact that there are other people as well who also want to see the best, that you also achieve your best and you do your best to motivate you. That is, I think, a key to what the WirfonCloud, and the fact that you have members such as Banjika, you have members such as Nyuyyu, Yolande, and Lady T as well, and myself being recognized as community builders by AWS is testament to the amount of contribution which people are putting into this. So I'm very humbled, to be one of your instructors. Sorry, can whoever is speaking just mute for a very short time. So all I would like to say is that
mention what area you will be.
Yeah, so when I'll be covering areas such as network security to the practitioners. I would also be feeding into areas such as networking for parts of cloud computing. And but I would say that I can cover a whole range of areas, but I think the key areas of focus will be on networking and security, which are there. So I'm very honored to be one of your instructors this year. I hope we can all learn from each other. And I think in the end goal, it will be of a great satisfaction to see as many of you qualified and going onwards and upwards to, you know, other certifications that we have in the AWS space. So thanks once again. Please do reach out to me on any of the forums, either on the main forum or on LinkedIn as well. I'll be more than happy to lend my time to on any perspective that you have. Okay, thank you very much. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Akpo. Thank you. Like I said, we have talents in here. We have guys and girls who can really break down the stuff for you. So please, be you a new person, don't just take the name, you can chat with the person, ask for more information and contact. If you have a question, do not hesitate to contact any of us. People there, we are always there to help. I'm going to move on to the next person who is the lead of the instructors. That's no other person than my boss lady, Yolanda Tam. This is a lady who speaks she talks very little, but she does a lot. She's a wealth of knowledge. She's a very powerful lady, even though you see her always being quiet. And she has a lot to offer. She really has a lot to offer. So please, let's listen to Yolanda. Yolanda, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's a community lead, a community builder, an accountant, and a 3 times AWS certified. She's a professional, and I'm sure that she has more things installed for you this year. Over to you, Yolanda.
Now, Lady T, you are listing everything. What would I say? Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Yolanda, and I am one of the cloud instructors here at WirfonCloud, as well as a study group lead for the professionals, for those who are preparing to take the professional certification exams. I am also an AWS community builder. I am based here in Brussels, Belgium. For my background, I actually had a bachelor's degree in English language from the University of Boya. And when I came over to Belgium, I quickly realized I had very little or nothing to do with this degree. So what happened is I had to make a choice, study something else. So I took to accounting in the university, and I ended up working as a company accountant here in Brussels. And then sometime in November 2020, I got introduced to WirfonCloud through Lady T, and I started studying with them. And that's how I passed the practitioner exams, the associate, and the professional within 1 year. And so I'm here to stand as a testimony that you can switch careers, you can come from a non-tech background, you can make it in cloud computing. We actually grew up at a time when we were not too exposed. We never had like mobile phones, we did not have internet connections. So we're just like fumbling back at home. And that's why I did English language. But if I had to redo it over again, I bet you I'll go in for, you know, things like computing, because that's the future. So in that regard, I'm going to be teaching the well-architected framework, and I'm going to assist with the practice exercises prior to your exams. And I'm always available if you need any help in any area as far as the practitioner study material is concerned. You can always contact me. So that's who I am. And what I will add here is that here at WirfonCloud, feel free to ask questions, be ready to receive help, but also give help. And that's what exactly we are doing here right now. So I hope my story inspires you all.
Thank you, the boss lady.
Yeah.
Yolanda is the boss lady. She's an example that we all should copy from. She breaks through a lot of barriers, and I hope that I can be able to learn from you. Thank you. I'm going to move on to the next person, and that's one of the founding members of WirfonCloud. We were the first batch, and this is a lady who is also very, very quiet, and she doesn't make a lot of noise, but she is one of the study leads of the WirfonCloud Solutions Architect Professional class. She's an expert in her field. Let me not tell you more about her because she will talk about herself. So let's welcome Dr. Vero here. Dr. Vero, are you in?
Yes, Lady T.
Yes, Dr. Vero is here. She's one of the boss ladies. Let her tell us about herself and what she will be teaching this year.
Yeah, my camera is not great. So anyways, good evening, everyone. I'm Veronica Tamo, and I am I'm one of the first people who joined the WirfonCloud in 2022, together with Akko, Yolan, and Lady T and the others. And what really made me to join WirfonCloud is I'm someone who likes diversity, so I'm always wanting to learn something new. And I remember back in that year, in August, where we had the NLU conversation from, or a prism Iran. And I also remember that Banjika happens to be my classmate from till university, and then we continued and we are out here together again. And Banjika was always, encouraging us to do something in IT, like there was something about data, something
Big
course
data.
on data, and yeah, Lady T.
We did it, big data.
And Judy Kumla also happens to be my classmate from, from secondary school. How he will always encourage us to, get into this. And data science, I remember quite well now. Yeah, because we were in the sciences, so why not do something on data science? I remember I did something on Google Cloud also, but again, it wasn't getting anywhere. And then there was that, that kind of an aha moment when we had the virtual meeting, and then there was this talk from Dr. Shiran. And from there, that we started talking about we a study group and starting something that we should learn about IT. And someone, an organized setup where I am with people, because I was not able to do it alone. And I'm also someone, I can always read on my own, but once I listen to someone speak, I grasp it better. So I thought, okay, this is an opportunity for me to really join the group and see where I can go with this. And I remember also at the time, Dr. Shiran said, you know, it was his own way of giving back by coming and talking to us, thanks to the network from Banjika. It really was an aha moment. And he always mentioned like it's always important to give back to. So I thought, okay, why not learn about cloud and also give back to my community in one way or the other. And so this year I told myself, yes, I've studied a bit on cloud computing. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but at least I know a little bit that I can also guide someone. I can also, you know, teach somebody. So this year I said, okay, let me really commit myself to giving back to my community in that respect. So I decided that I will take the compute in cloud for the practitioner course. And also for the, I think for the last 2 sessions, I had also offered training, if I can call it like that, on monitoring and analytics. So in addition to the monitoring and analytics, I said, okay, let me commit myself to another topic, because of course, once you study in order to pass knowledge to someone, you always gain, right? So I thought I should take something more. And that's why this year for the practitioner course, I will be taking the compute in the cloud and the monitoring and analytics. So I'm really looking forward to hopefully inspire somebody also and see where we go with this. Growing up, we never had this opportunity. And so I think it's a great way for us to learn as a community and hold each other's hand. And as others have already said, it's always at Wirfon, we hold each other's hand. And that's how it's been from day one. We hold each other's hand. So don't feel shy to come out and express if you're frustrated over something, if you are not understanding something. There must be someone within our community that will help. Even if we can't help within the community, there is the possibility to stretch to other people for help. So that's what I say for this evening. And I'm really looking forward to having a lot of people join WirfonCloud and have more success stories. We already have started yielding fruit from, you know, from that inception from Banjika and Dr. Shiran. So good evening, everyone. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you very much, Dr. Vero. Thank you. I'm going to move on to the next person who is definitely an expert in networking, and it's somebody I respect a lot. You know, blogging from Cameroon every day. Some days, sometimes at 4:30, sometimes at 5:30, and he's been very consistent, and he has a wealth. I mean, he's very, very knowledgeable in his area of where he area where he works, and that's no other person than my boss Chiche. Chiche is joining in all the way from Cameroon, but I must tell you, this is a resource that you need to hold on to. Chiche, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, boss, the floor is yours.
Let me turn on my camera when it works. Okay. I don't know if it's good. Am I seeing?
Bring your camera down a little bit.
Good.
I'm seeing your face.
This is the experience. It's just that I'm working on some other things right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's take it this way.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. So good evening, everyone, and once more I welcome you all to the WirfonCloud Community. And I'm Chiche, and I'm based here in Yaoundé, Cameroon. Well, I don't know. I do a lot of things, but I'm a network engineer though. So I do a lot with networking. I'm working solo, so that means I don't work for a particular company. I got introduced into cloud exactly, that was 2019. I was doing my final project and I was looking for the best way to do something without paying for anything. So that's how I got started with cloud. Then luckily, a friend of mine, Mbunwe, he introduced me to Refund, but he is not part of Refund. Like, that's very funny. And I've been trying to bring him in. It's only very big. But he was the one that introduced his book and he told me this is a community starting out, so you can join. And I was skeptical at first because he told me, well, I don't know if they'll accept you because you are not from. So I said, anyway, I'll just get in. If they don't accept me, then fine, it's okay. But when I got in, the community was so welcoming and we really had a good time. And I learned a lot from the community. Right now, I'm certified in practitioner and the associate level. And I think I was one of the first people in the community to try out freelancing with the cloud stuff that we are doing. And before my practitioner, actually, I got freelance gigs that I worked on. So yeah, it's another route to if you're into cloud and you're looking for quick jobs, but it's very challenging because the questions and the scenarios of
I think the network.
give you definitely things they face difficulty with at work and they give you to solve them. So it's a challenging route though, but it's good. It's good if you are up to the task to like do the research work.
I don't, Chiche is having some network issues. Hello, Chiche. I think his network is breaking.
Hello?
Yeah, the network.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, the network is breaking. So just, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, just go ahead. Let me work on something and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. So as you all know, Chiche is a network engineer, but I must tell you, as he mentioned, he was one of the first who tried a freelance job on cloud while we were still doing the cloud practitioner. So you can see that you can break through at any level. It's not, don't think that you have to achieve a professional before you get a job. So I'm going to move on to the next person is Leonard. Leonard, are you in?
Yeah, yes, I'm available.
So, okay, Leonard is here. Yeah, Leonard is one of us, and these are the pros in the house. You know, he's been, he's very, very good in explaining. I know I learned a lot from him when he was giving his own lectures when we were together. So I'm sure that the new team, please, these are the guys you need to hold, because if you have a question, don't hesitate to drop it. Call them, send them mails, because they are always willing to help. So Leonard, the floor is yours. Maybe you should tell us a little bit about your cloud journey and the topic you've chosen to teach this year.
Okay, thank you, Lady T. Good evening, everyone. I am Nyuyyu Leonard. I joined WirfonCloud. I think it was February 2021 during the pandemic. I think, yeah. The person who introduced me to WirfonCloud is not here. same as teacher. So he introduced me, then he went off. So I've tried several times for him to also come back and, you know, pursue this journey which he led me into, but he's always busy with work up and down. So I think he said one day he will come. So I'm still waiting on that day he's going to come as well. Okay, I started my cloud journey in February. So all along, it has been I can't say a fulfilling journey because I've enjoyed it so far with beautiful people, heartwarming people here at WirfonCloud who are ready to assist, help, and do anything for team members. So for anybody who asks a question, or anybody who needs help as well. So I've enjoyed my journey so far, and with the help of WirfonCloud, I've been able to secure the practitioner, the solutions architect, and as well as the professional. So presently, I am helping out in one or two projects with other team members, because I'm also a participant in some few other groups, and we also have some projects we work on, we write on, and so I also participate there to also help other people. Same as Cloud Heroes Africa, we have some projects which we also do help write up and present and help them too. Those who are aspirants in the cloud, we also encourage, mentor, and help them if they reach out to. So I'm always here and available. If you need any help, you can always reach out to me, and I'm sure I can help you get through it. Maybe in any aspect you need the help, like with regards to the cloud. So I'm sorry I was late, so I'm not teaching any topic at the practitioner level, but I'll be assisting with the solutions architect. I think with the storage aspect, yeah, storage in the cloud. So, but I saw on the group that I see some few maybe assistant. I don't know how. I don't know how Banjika did put it. Like maybe assistant person who assists the person who is presenting. I think that. Yeah, thank you. So I thought that there was some parts lacking. So I'll see if I could assist in one or two, assist in that one. So I think that's all about myself. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Leonard. Thank you. The idea is that we inspire, we encourage, we make those that are new know that it's possible. So thank you for sharing your story. I'm gonna move on to the next person. Yvonne. Is Yvonne in the house? Yvonne, are you in here?
Yes, Lady T, I'm in the house.
So Yvonne, can you tell us a little bit about your cloud journey and what class you will, what topic you will be teaching?
Okay, good evening, everyone. I am Yvonne, and why did I join WirfonCloud? In 2020, during the pandemic, everyone was at home and the pandemic was there. And there was this formation of WirfonCloud. I saw a flyer on the forum, and I decided to join. And my main reason for joining was my quest for knowledge. So I wanted to know what was going on there. But can I say fortunately or unfortunately for me, I didn't understand a word during those Saturday sessions. But I kept on coming because I knew I wanted knowledge. So thanks to the team in WirfonCloud, thanks to Mr. Banjika and the team, I got motivated, and I am a certified cloud practitioner. I got certified in the cloud practitioner, and last year in the solution architect. So yeah, I'm going to be mentoring on storage extract, and yeah, that's all about. about me, and I'm happy to be here. And I wish everybody, all the new members, good luck in their cloud journeys. We are in this together, and we are going to rule the cloud. Thank you very much. Thanks to you and your team. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Yvonne. We rule the cloud. We will continue to rule it. So I cannot see, but can you just share the list again? I think I wrote up to Theophile, and I don't see Theophile in the house.
Oh yeah, right. Theophile has just excused himself for today, and Mike is here as well. You can go to Mike. I can bring the list.
Mike.
Yeah.
Mike, hello, Mike.
Let me bring that.
Is Mike in the house?
If he's not ready, we can move on to Joachim. Joachim is in the house.
Okay. Yeah, hi, Joachim. Are you there? Hello, Joachim.
Yes, I am here.
Oh, yes. Yeah, hello. So would you like to share us a little bit about your cloud journey and what you will be teaching this time around?
Okay. Hi, everyone. It's Joachim here. So I think everyone's story seems to be similar. Like during the pandemic, someone wanted to do something, someone wanted to do something. For me, it wasn't really entirely new. I think in my final year of my PhD, I was just planning to get into the industry. So I was kind of asking questions as to what I can really do with a PhD in physics in the industry. And it was just clear, like a lot of physicists, because we run a lot of experiments, everyone was getting into data analytics, machine learning. And that was ultimately what I wanted to do. But then the rise of the cloud and everybody talking about the cloud, it just attracted me as to when I was expanding my knowledge, I did not really know exactly which direction I was going to take. And I think I came in contact with Wirfon. I don't know whether it was through the sort of first initiative. And then when I spoke with Dr. Shiran, at some point, he actually explained a little bit more and connected me to BAN, and that is how I found myself here. So I came to the group. I think I joined when the first batch was already, going on. So it was a little bit hard to follow what was going on. So I basically just waited. It's like waiting for my own turn. So to join I don't know, the third batch or which batch that I joined. And just basically focus on getting my practitioner. It was just the entry level, and part of it for me was more of because I did not entirely knew what I would really make out of the cloud, because then I started working as a data scientist. So I was looking for some additional things, basically what would improve my skills or put me out there or help me grow. And then after that, last batch, joined the solution architect, and looks like the community is really good, meet a lot of awesome people. They helped me to get certified. So I'm happy that that happened. And that is why I am here to contribute. I would be teaching a database for the practitioner and the analytics. For mentoring the solution architect, I would basically be watching out for those who are someone who will be talking about machine learning. That's primarily where my own interest is. So within Wirfon, my path is more of basically kind of building in the direction of how machine learning infrastructures are architected, how they are deployed, how they are scaled, and that is what I am primarily interested in the cloud. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Joachim. Thank you. Thanks for sharing your story, and I'm hoping that all the newcomers are listening, seeing the faces, try to contact these people and ask more questions. I think their LinkedIn profiles are being shared. please do not hesitate. If you have a question, you can contact any one of us. I'm gonna move on to the boss lady, the lady who is taking WirfonCloud to another level. We've all been dancing around AWS Cloud Practitioner, AWS Solutions Architect, AWS Solutions Architect Professional, and somebody comes in with another new skill and is trying to take us to another level. This is what we want in WirfonCloud. This is the community we want, where people not only come in to take, but also bring in what they have and also try to take us to another level. So let's welcome Berry Collect as she shares her journey and what she intends to teach in WirfonCloud this year. Thank you. Over to you, Berry.
Thank you, Lady T. Just call me Collect, and I'm ready to collect as much knowledge as I can, as well as give as much as I can as well. So thank you. If I go back to my getting to know about WirfonCloud, I would say, if anybody knows me, you know that I am a very passionate person in particular. And when I moved to the UK, I would call Banjika on phone and Lady N to tell them that, look, I just want to speak in Lamso. So, and then we'll go on the phone for as long as I can remember. So I built a personal relationship with these two. And when they were sharing the AWS flyers and everything, I was obviously the first person to see. But what did I do about it? Nothing. I would just look at the flyer and smile, and then I just say, okay, this is not for me. It's too much of IT. I don't want to get involved. I have something else I'm doing, so this is of no interest. So at one point, I got into the AWS Practitioner class. The language there, like I said, was extremely challenging, and I really didn't want anything to do with it. The community of people that I found in that class inspired me to do something else. If I couldn't understand AWS, I could understand something else. I remember some of our classmates coming to me in private to say that, oh, Colette, in our class, you are the only person who is not AWS certified. So we're going to help you behind the scenes and ensure that you do the certification. But still, I wasn't getting my head around it. So I went somewhere else and I did the Scrum certification. So when I got Scrum Master certified, in a bit to come and show off to those people who were helping me behind the scenes to get AWS certified, they took it to another level. They said, you need to present your certification in the forum so we can celebrate you, because that is what WirfonCloud does. We celebrate certifications. So I presented mine, and everybody was like, okay, what is Scrum? What is it all about? How can we get into Scrum? But my mindset at that time was, I don't want anything to do with anybody. I am still learning, but I don't feel like I can give anything to anybody concerning Scrum in this. To Banjika, I kept talking to Lady N, to Phil, and they kept bugging me with, you need to do a presentation about what Scrum is, because you are going to give out knowledge that people are not open to, they are not opportune to have that knowledge. So one day I just said, okay, this is not good to keep listening to this. And then it sounds like people are asking you of something that you can't do. Just gather courage and talk to people. So I accepted. We had that arranged. And one Saturday, I was the one talking. Lady T, I was the one talking on WirfonCloud, and it was a bit strange to me because I would not even put my camera on during the sessions to talk. So I did the presentation and people liked it. I was surprised, and I was like, okay, this is something. So after that, WirfonCloud was going to run 2 projects, and I just said, these projects can be executed in the Scrum way, in Agile way. So I like to volunteer and see how, and teach the community how this can be done in a different way from the normal way that they would do. And I'm so happy to tell you that the 2 projects are almost have ended, and the people involved in the projects, they come back to me every time telling me how helpful the projects have been, how much knowledge they've gained when it concerns Agile and Scrum. So when the new WirfonCloud phase, where people that have been here, they've gained so much information, and they're coming back to the community to give back what they have done. I said, why not? I'm going to take up that challenge. And so in this phase of WirfonCloud, I'm going to be teaching Scrum as a subject. So we have a Scrum Master Challenge, and we hope that at the end of it, many more people will be Scrum Master certified at that end. So I'll stop here, but before I go, I want to encourage everybody and let them understand that if you can't do it, look for something else, and please make sure you bring it back to the community. A lot of people have asked me, why is it that WirfonCloud is free? Because these classes are things that the value they give to the community is, some people cannot just understand why they are free. So, I mean, we are a community, we are looking to build our community, and we are doing it in a very, I mean, the way we are doing it, I cannot find words to express myself, but we keep going, and we die in WirfonCloud. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, I think, Berry, you just hit the point I was going to address next, is the fact that in as much as we have been running for the past years, we have been running this organization without any fee, without any charges. But like I want to say, WirfonCloud needs, we need to pay the Zoom. We need to pay other things. So I am just trying to make a plea to the community that we are not taxing anybody, but we are keeping it open that anybody who thinks or who is willing to support the organization can do it via PayPal, via Momo, and any way that you want to. If you are looking for any other ways to transfer funds, please, you can contact us, and we can be we will provide you more information. But like I said, that now Berry just hit a point which was going to come, which came to my next point. WirfonCloud has been running, and without any fees, without any payments, and you all know that we need to pay for the Zoom link, we need to pay for all the preparation of the slides and the flyers and all that. These things are things people they are paying for. So please, I'm leaving it open to say, if you are touched and you would want to support the growth of this organization, it's time for us to start to chip in something to chip in something so as to support this organization. So I will send the PayPal link to the forum. Please, nothing is too small. Nothing is too small. And even if you're in Cameroon and you think you want to support with any little thing, if you contact us, we can provide a Momo account for you to be able to put in something. Because it's not like we cannot. These courses, for example, a cloud practitioner course in Belgium for 4 or 5 days costs 2,500 euros. But in WirfonCloud, we are giving it for free. A solutions architect class costs 3,500 euros. And they just give you 4 days of 2 hours, just run you down, and you need to do the rest yourself. And here in WirfonCloud, we are doing it basically for free. So the organization needs to run. We need money to register the organization, to prepare the flyers, to pay the Zoom link, and all these are being done by Banjika. It's coming out from his personal pocket. I think it's high time we step up and start to do things for the organization. So please, I'm going to share, I don't know if Nyuyyu is there.
Yes, so I'm there, man.
Yes, please, can you help me to share the flyer in the general forum? And then after, I'm still gonna put a message out there to make a plea to people to at least support the group, because we don't want to say, okay, everybody, we don't want to tax people to study, but we want everybody to be to show some kind of, if you know that WirfonCloud is doing something for you, is changing your life, is adding value, please, we are also asking you to support the organization. Because if we are taking the organization to another level, it will need us to commit more money. If we have to do the registration, it's going to cost money. If we are continuing, because even though somebody may be helping to do flyer, the person may not be available tomorrow, and we still need to pay for all these things. So please, I will share this information again into the general forum, and I will be expecting us all to put our hands together, put our hands deep into our pockets, and support the organization. So without wasting much of your time, I'm going to hand over the floor to Lady N, who is going to give us some few announcements, and then from there, we will move on to the next.
I think, sorry, Lady T, sorry, I'm cutting you. You didn't introduce yourself, and maybe Lady N will introduce herself before she goes on. Don't forget to. And also, which course you also do? Maybe you needed someone to remind you. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm like Lady T. I work in the bank and I like money a lot. And that's why in AWS, I'll focus on billing and pricing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Lady T, how can you do yourself such an injustice? You take time and introduce people very well. You just say like a short.
I've been talking since now. It's me. I've said everything. I can only use my story to motivate each and every one of them who is here. I am zero tech. I had zero tech knowledge. Zero. I'm one of those who, when you talk of IT, I'm even scared. But today I'm surprised that I could go as far as passing the solutions architect, even though I took a break to do this professional, but I am challenging myself. I must write the professional before in the next month. So I'm hoping that everything is going to be fine. So yeah, let me hand over the floor to the boss lady, the one who is the senior lead of the organization. Over to you, Lady N.
But before I continue with what I have, I would say the team made cloud so fun for me. I mean, we started 2019. That was in October, waking up at 5:30 in the morning.
2020.
2020. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, Auntie Yolanda. So the team, we start morning sessions 5:30. We are starting on your entering your with dull eyes. The tea starts with the jokes. Oh, she just starts with fun, trying to make fun out of it. Then you laugh, and so at some point you're liking what you're hearing with the classes. So she made cloud so much fun. And those with billing and prices, please prepare for that class. I mean, prepare your jaws to laugh. Fun. It's going to be fun, very interesting. So At some point, she was our Dynamo DB, madam. I would leave. She was Lady Dynamo DB. I'll leave that story for her to tell you another time.
Only those who attend the class will hear the story.
Okay, so let me hope you are able to see my screen and the right screen. So, okay, Nyuyyu, Tatah, known as Lady N, or yeah, Lady Nyuyyu. Actually, I'm a student studying applied computer science. That's my bachelor's degree, preparing for my bachelor's degree. I'm 2 times AWS certified, both the AWS Cloud Practitioner and the Solutions Architect Associate. Apart from that, I'm also a certified AWS Research Instructor. So alongside, I also train people in the AWS Restart course. Apart from being a student and being WirfonCloud, I'm also a working student at Deloitte in the business unit, cloud transformation and system engineering, and that was thanks to WirfonCloud. Because immediately as I got my cloud practitioner certificate, I was being approached by the company, and also happy then. So thank you, WirfonCloud. And yeah, for this session, the practitioner, I'll be teaching the AWS Global Infrastructure, and at some point the storage, AWS storage. Then for the AWS Solutions Architect course, I'll be mentoring the person presenting for the EC2, Advanced EC2, and also AWS Serverless. So that's basically all about myself and what I'm going to be doing. So let's dive into what I have to give, the few announcements for today. Yeah, so the magic is you. DDT brought in a code like commitment. I mean, if you don't put in that commitment, it has to come from you. So the magic is you, and it's only with you, everyone, that we can rule the cloud. So I hope, brace yourself for the journey, and we'll do this together. So as Lady T mentioned, our main mission in WirfonCloud is to make cloud computing fashionable. It's like Auntie Yolanda once said, to demystify cloud computing. So in WirfonCloud, we have 3 main steps in order for you to succeed, or in order for you to become cloud hired. The first step is training. Yeah, this can be done through certifications. That's why pick an AWS cloud provider. For example, we are doing courses on AWS and speak its language. So the second step is hands-on. And this, especially in the Solutions Architect Associate, we have presentations, like each member watch the videos and comes and present later on. So these are skills that you're getting that it's very important at the job, because as a computer, as someone in the IT, you should be able to present, give a presentation. So these are soft skills you are learning. We also have the WirfonCloud labs. I will speak about it later on, but this gives you possibility to get your hands dirty. Last but not the least step, project work. So in project work, you learn to work in a team with IT. There's no way you can do things solo on your own. There's no way you can spend your time doing things solo. You have to work with a team. You would be working with a team, and that team experience, you get it by working in projects. So in WirfonCloud, we have WirfonCloud projects, where we spoke a little bit about the projects that have been going on. Yeah, some of the people are here. We have Veron, Yvonne, Elvis, Harriet. Those are Aqua as well. Those are members, people that belong to the team. And in the next sessions, we are going to hear from them about what they have been doing, and they'll give presentations on maybe the app they develop at the end. So yeah, hang on, don't miss that side. You want to know more about that. Okay, so basically, as we have all been hearing, WirfonCloud started in 2020, October, with the first cloud practitioner exams. So at the moment, from that day, we have 82 plus certifications. Those are, yeah, both for solutions architect, AWS, solutions architect, associate, and yeah, other certifications. So yeah, we say 82 plus because there are some members like even tracking down everything is not also that easy. Then there are some people that join and get certificates, and later on, after maybe some months before they come and silent members before they come and tell us, oh, they got this. So that's why I say total of 82 certificates and more. You must have heard we have the AWS Practitioner Challenge that started on Monday, the 19th of September. And this will be the fifth batch. We've heard from the instructors. Most of the instructors were present and they spoke a little bit about themselves. So yeah, if you want to join this practitioner set challenge, the first thing is you have to fill that the Google form that was shared. I shared it earlier on in the session. Maybe Lady T or Uncle Banjika can share it later on in the chat. So when you join the WirfonCloud main channel, then later on in the Saturday sessions, weekly Saturday sessions like this, you can mention or register for the AWS Cloud Practitioner Challenge. So if you want to join, indicate. I think maybe Lady T or the boss Kumajika would share the link in the chat for those that want to join the practitioner. I see there's a question. Yeah, Elsie.
Yes, sorry, I just have this challenge you're talking of. Is it the same as the She Build program? There is a She Build program, AWS. It's offering through Essential. I don't know if it's the same.
No, that's not the same. Yeah, that's not the same. It's totally different offered by WirfonCloud, of course. So classes goes on Tuesday, on Mondays and Tuesdays from 5:30 Central European time to 7:30 a.m. Yeah, in the morning. So yeah, at the beginning, first instance is going to be quite some people will be like, it's too early in the morning, but with time, trust me, it's going to be fun and it will be worth it. And yeah, as Lady T always says, when you go online, check how much cloud engineer or cloud architect earns. When you see the money, that money should motivate you to wake up at 5:30 and join the class. So think about the money each time you're feeling like you're not able to make that on 5:30 in the morning.
And maybe you should put that on a flyer. Every time we feel demotivated, let's share it.
That's right. Okay, so you have the AWS Solutions Architect Associate course as well, going on Wednesdays and Thursdays, same time, 5:30 to 7 a.m. Central European time. So in order to join this course, you should have knowledge for the practitioner certificate. Either you have the practitioner certificate or you have a previous or current knowledge in cloud computing. So reach out to either Lady T or I in case if you want to join this course. Now we have the Sub Scrum Challenge. We heard from our Scrum Master, Barry. So it started on 13th of September. Yeah, and today will be the last day for registration. So if you want to register.
That's my question. I was going to ask, can somebody still register?
Yeah, exactly. So thank you, Lady. So it's the last day today. So if you want to join, so reach out. Maybe I think the form I can share it later, or that can also be shared also by Leti or Kubajika, the form to register for the Scrum Challenge. And as we see on the flyer, the fee for the Scrum course is 50 euros. And last but not the least, we have the WirfonCloud Labs. So as I mentioned, step 2, in order to succeed in the cloud, you have to get your hands dirty. You need hands-on skills. And that's what we have. That's why we have the WirfonCloud Labs. It goes on every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Central European Time till sometimes 12. And there are 2 instructors at the moment. There's 2 instructors for that, Joachim and Theophile. There's also some people that are joining the labs. Is that we are short of time. If not, we could get their experience on how superb the labs are going on. Yeah. So this Cloud Labs is only recommended if you have the AWS Practitioner Certificate or you have previous or current knowledge in cloud computing. So the link as well to this group will also be shared in the chat. So that's practically or basically all about the kind of courses or groups we have in WirfonCloud. I know Lady T spoke a little bit about the AWS Community Builder. You see, we are having our caps on. So at the moment, WirfonCloud, we have 7 AWS Community Builders. And basically, this AWS Builder, basically here are a few benefits. So you have access to AWS product teams and information about new services, and also features that's mostly through the weekly webinars. Then you also learn from AWS subject matter experts on variety of topics. So that includes like content creation. And also you have AWS promotional credits, like when you join, they give you $600 credit for AWS. So when you have your AWS account, you can use the code and get the $600. Then you're able to work on your console, use services that are normally be costly on a normal basis. So it's really quite advantageous. Okay, there are also other surprises, other goodies. You have like caps. Leti has a t-shirt, AWS Community Builder. You can see his booger with the t-shirt. Yeah, you also have stickers. So, and when you're in WirfonCloud and you're also volunteering as an instructor, you get to have like videos, because when registering for the program, they would ask like questions on maybe videos or documents to show that you're teaching or training somewhere, or doing something in AWS. So volunteering as an instructor gives you that opportunity not only to grow your skills, presentation skills, but also to get in this AWS Community Builder program. That's basically all. Thank you all for your attention, and feel free to jump in if you have any questions.
Thank you so much, Lady T. Lady N, I see. I think we have gone around. Time has gone so much, but I see there are some.
I have a question, Lady N.
Just a moment. Okay, go ahead, Joe. Go ahead. Then I may come in, and then Lady T also.
Solly filled the form, but it's not yet added into the group. Should he fill it again?
The form.
Check the Zoom chat. There is a link. The links for the Zoom chat are shared in the group. So when you fill the form, normally there is a link where you should, if you complete it, there's a link that takes you to the group.
Yeah.
And then if he wants to join the practitioner, the link is also shared in the chat, in the Zoom chat. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, Lady T was coming in, but just a minute, Lady T. I think we greeted so many new people, but there's an interesting face here. Maybe she wants to say something. Who is Nyuyyu, Tatah? You want to come in? Or is it Nyuyyu? Okay, I think maybe there's a problem in that, but okay, now let's go ahead, Lady T, you were saying, and then maybe if there are other open questions, and then if there are other,
I was going to say I missed Elvis as an instructor.
All right, okay.
Elvis, I'm sorry, I missed you as an instructor. Are you there? Elvis? Okay.
I'm here.
I beg, Papa, can you put your camera, please?
Yes, I will.
I want to ask you the question looking at your face. So, nice to have you on board. Can you tell us a little bit about your cloud journey and what you intend to teach during this session?
Okay, thank you, Lady T. Thank you, WirfonCloud. I'm called Chila Elvis, and I'm an accountant by profession. And I'm also happy to hear that there are some bankers here because I work at the bank. So I started my cloud journey around February. Yes, February this year. So, but I really got serious about April. Yeah, April, when I was introduced to WirfonCloud. I think I was introduced to WirfonCloud by Jude. I think so, yeah. So after joining WirfonCloud, before then I was just doing my studies. I was just going at my pace. But after joining WirfonCloud, as I realized they had, a structure, the way they study and the way they prepare for exams. So that kind of motivated me, and I took my journey serious. And I think 1.5 months later, I took the Cloud Practitioner exam and I passed it. So in July as well, I took the associate and I also validated the course. So joining WirfonCloud was really instrumental in my journey because before I joined, I was really ignorant about, how to go about the cloud journey and maybe how to specialize. In fact, I had no goals. I was just studying and, doing things left and right. So between February and now, what I've achieved in terms of, knowledge, technical know-how, the certifications I've had still marvels me. So right now I'm specializing in DevOps and I'm trying to learn more on that field. So my learning curve is still very steep. So like Lady T said earlier in this session, being part of this, the instructor group, to me, I see it as a great opportunity because there's a saying that if you can't explain it, then you don't understand it well. So I see it as an opportunity to improve my communication skills, to equip myself for the job market, and also to boost my chances, wherever I find myself. So I'll be taking Route 53, not because I understand it so much, but because I see it as an opportunity to learn, invest, and cover the gaps or the loopholes in areas that, I'm not well versed with.
Exactly.
Then lastly, I also intend to be adding some more topics because I see there's still some topics that, they're looking for mentors. So far, that's all about me. Thank you very much, Lily T. Over to you.
Thank you, Elvis. Thank you, Elvis. I really admire what you just said. This is an opportunity. So those who are still behind, those who are still dragging their legs, those who think they don't know it, this is the best opportunity to test if you know it. Elvis said, if you cannot explain it, means you don't know it. So come and try to explain it. If you don't explain it well, we will help you.
Sure.
Is it going down? Are we getting it?
Sure.
Use it as an opportunity to build your communication skills. You will need it. You will need these skills in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Don't shy away. Don't. Take the challenge. It will push you to read because you know you have to explain it. You will be forced to read it. Staying behind will not help any of us. So I'm expecting more people to volunteer. I'm expecting more people to make videos and create content for our YouTube channel. And I'm hoping that by the time we drop, by tomorrow, I'm expecting like three from you people here. I'm interested in creating a content, please. Let me hand over the floor to my boss.
Wow. No, thanks so much, Lady. As usual, thanks for always making us smile, and thanks for always bringing that energy that we need in a community like this. And thanks so much, Elvis, for stepping up also to be an instructor here at WirfonCloud. And the good thing is, remember, all instructors for the practitioners have at least AWS Solutions Architect, as you said. So they will be handling topics that they really do have covered and also have a higher level of knowledge. So for you who are all the practitioner course, you are definitely well covered. I think we have really gone right to 10 p.m. We always try to be very professional, have these 2 hours, and then so that it doesn't go too long. We have covered almost everything for the onboarding, but maybe there are some people who have some questions because we did reserve this day just for onboarding. Next week, Pride will be talking about his cloud architect journey from joining here and also being a cloud architect now in the UK. Akko unfortunately couldn't stay longer. He has also left us and he will be coming the months ahead. Just also, as Lady N mentioned, we'll be having group presentations from the project teams, and many of you have been in, some of you who have been in the 2 teams we had, that's the serverless app and the site-to-site VPN. We'll be sharing that experience here for motivation for many of you. Before maybe I give to Lady T, maybe she'll give another 15 minutes to the new people again, then before we close. I just want to tell every person who is completely new in the cloud, right? Trezor did speak about being in the medical field. He definitely doesn't have maybe any knowledge before on IT. And there are so many other new names I've seen here that have not introduced themselves. Irrespective of your age, if you've had at least, I always say, if you have at least O levels and you are committed to study, remember the youngest guy who has a solutions architect associate certification is 13 years old, an Indian guy. It doesn't mean that he's more intelligent than anyone here who maybe has been, if you are coming from Nigeria, we have Ogo here who is always joining us. He was introduced also by his Nigerian friend Sadiq. So if you have be it JAM or the West African certification, and you are qualified, you know, to do this. There are people who work in AWS who have a background in manufacturing, you know, and there is this Chinese guy who calls himself the king of the cloud. He has all the certifications for AWS, all the certifications for Azure, all the certifications for Google, all the certifications in Linux Academy. He's an inspiration on LinkedIn. He started his cloud journey at the age of 47. Right, so I'm just saying that irrespective of your age, and he started, he's worked in all the big companies. So he was also working in a bank, right? And then, but at 47, when the cloud was still a bit new, 2016, I think that's when he had his first AWS certification. And then when I went ahead and had all of them. So irrespective of your age, if you are determined, if you are consistent, because I always say it's the easiest field to break into, but it's not a walk in the park, right? If you are just feeling very comfortable studying this, then you are doing it the wrong way, as Cham did say last time. You have to feel some pain, right? And it is feeling the pain that you start having that feeling that you are learning something. If you're just reading and keeping closing your book, and then thinking that any magic will happen, you'll get a job, then you're definitely doing it wrong. So I just want to encourage all of you, especially the new faces, don't be scared. Don't think that you hear people who were here, started, and in 1 year, like Yolanda has been a big inspiration here with an accounting background. She's a solutions architect professional. She leads, she does a lot of videos here to break down things. And she started also asking questions like many of you who are in the practitioner class will be asking, right? Asking everything. I like her curiosity. When we are doing it, she asks everything. And that's what I want to encourage all the new members. When you attend the practitioner classes, ask questions, repeat asking them, ask them in the group. If you have assignments, you do them, don't understand, come and ask. Even if it means asking the same question 3 to 4 times. Therese was a very good example of someone who did that. And that will only help you get better. So yeah, that's what I have to say, Lady T and Lady N, and maybe just figure out if you want to take a few more people before we close for the evening. Thank you.
Okay, I don't know. Lady N, you did the introductions before, right? I don't know if you heard from very new Tatah.
No.
Very new Tatah, can you just introduce yourself?
I think she needs to unmute. Do you know how to unmute? Unmute and come on. I think she's muted.
While we wait,
yeah.
What of Blessing Okoronko?
No.
Blessing, can you unmute and say something?
Yes, hi.
Hi, Blessing.
Okay, my name is Blessing. Actually, I'm in the car, so I went to do some grocery. I just came back.
Okay.
I was invited by a friend. I'm a data analyst. I've been doing this for over 4 years. I'm trying to migrate into cloud AWS. And I have said it and I haven't kind of mixed it. My friend was like, I think this is a good idea, you know, just join this and see if something you want to do. Her name is Elsie. She's the one that invited me. So I'm just trying to see if it's something that I want to, which I think I'm interested, and I'm happy for this group. And I'm grateful for what you guys are doing, and you guys should keep doing what you're doing. I live in a state, so I don't know much about the group, but I'm here to learn more.
You're welcome. Feel at home. We are together. We are here to hold each other's hands, to introduce, ask as many questions as you can. Join it when you're in your group. Make sure you communicate with the group members.
So we're coming soon to come on.
And also, I'm sure that you have a ton of people who are always willing to ask, to help. You have Yolanda, you have Akko, you have Nyuyyu, you have Vero, you have Theophile, you have, in short, everybody. So feel free. This is a knowledge-based environment. We share, and we compete to have certifications. We don't compete to bring people down. We compete to lift people up. We celebrate every certification so that other people should aspire to get it. So it's an environment you're going to be very comfortable with. Just be committed. We will give you all that we can, but you have a responsibility to make it work. So feel at home. Have you already joined the groups, joined the link, the Telegram group?
Yeah, I'm trying to do that because it's telling me to kind of download it. So I'm going to do that in a minute.
So you need to download and then you will join the general, WirfonCloud forum, and then you will have to also join the cloud practitioner because I think the class has already started. But I think you can watch the videos on YouTube, right? The first 2 classes.
Yes, yes, we are making it public this year.
Yeah, so you can follow the link has just been shared. You can, if you download, you can follow the link to make sure that you are in the right class. Okay.
So all right. So the one I need to join is the Cloud Practitioner.
You need to join the WirfonCloud. That's the general one where we send all the announcements. And if you want to know what is happening in the group, you have to join the general one, and that's in the, when you complete the Google form, it's somewhere below, you have to click on it. And then you need to join your class one, the one where they send the Zoom links for your classes, where if any discussions about what was discussed in the class, if somebody has a question that he doesn't understand, the way the discussions can go on. So you need to join that class.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you. You're welcome. Let's move on to, did you talk to Serge?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. If you search Facebook, we have AI.
AI.
Exactly.
Is it AG or AI?
Hi, everybody.
Are you artificial
actually,
intelligence?
AL, which stands for Alois.
Okay.
So it's Al Gwandi.
Okay.
It's just that I'd written it that way when I was joining the group, when I used Zoom earlier. So sorry, I could go ahead and edit it. So I just wanna say hi to everybody, to Lady T, whom I'm seeing right in front of me, to Lady N. When I came in, she was doing an impressive presentation. And then to Prof. Banjika and everybody else. I want to thank my good friend Emmanuel, who invited me to this and told me about WirfonCloud. And he sent a link and I was able to join. So, I mean, my impressions are really positive about what's going on here because it looks like it's a big community that's trying to build everybody, holding people's hands and taking them along. And it looks like there's no fee, which is really pretty impressive. So I appreciate the fact that Lady T, she's holding out a cup and hopefully everybody will be chipping in something to help the group, the community grow. So I'm not absolutely new to cloud computing. I've been following an expensive course elsewhere. So I'm not yet certified, but I believe my level is above, somewhere between the practitioner and solutions architect right now. So I'm trying to work towards getting the solutions architect associate certification without doing the practitioner. I'm gauging myself, and I could see that I could actually go through most of the practitioner questions without any issues. So my challenge is the associate. So I'm happy to be here. I believe I will get into the cloud practitioner group and hopefully do lots of hands-on. My background, I'm a professional teacher. So hopefully if we arrive there, I'll be able to come back to this community and contribute, hold the hands of others to grow. So actually, I'm in Canada. If you look at my cap, that's Canadian flag there. So I appreciate everybody, and I'll be coming back, and hopefully we grow together. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. This is a home where we are ready to welcome everybody. We hold your hand. We do our part. and we expect you to do your own part. Like you said, you have already experience. Join the discussions, join the hands-on, and you will learn more. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So let's, who is it? Who is IIBBN?
Nachi. And he's an old face. He's an
Oh,
old.
okay. Are you want, who is nice guy? I want to see Mr. Nice Guy. Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah, I'm here. Just give me one moment.
How can a nice guy be hiding his face now?
Actually, I'm right here.
Okay, Mr. Yeah, maybe it's just his name that is getting you curiosity, but for you to introduce him.
Yeah, okay. I was reading from the names. Okay, is there any other name that you?
Yeah, Shaitu, if I'm pronouncing the name right. We have that.
Shaitu Show. You want to say something?
Hello, good evening, everyone. Sorry, I'm going to not come on video just this once because I was suddenly reminded about this meeting and I just said, let me jump in and listen really quick. I was invited here by Berry Colette. Yeah, we did our Scrum training together and we've been working together for a while. I live in Switzerland. I moved here just about a year ago with my family and decided to get interested. I got interested in Scrum. And yeah, it just made me realize there's a big world of IT out there that is so interesting. So when she told me about this AWS training and how the community is coming together to help each other and help people get more knowledgeable on the subject and all the subjects you guys are working on, I was really impressed and interested. So yeah, I am just I decided I was going to get onto more IT courses, but since I don't really know what is best for me to do, I'm still doing my research, and with this opportunity, I'm hoping to learn from everyone here and to share any form of knowledge that I can from my part. And yeah, just to contribute to the community.
Thank you very much.
And just as an aside, I used to work in the bank too when I was in Cameroon. So me too, I like money. And money always seems to find me somehow. I mean, I'm always keeping people's money.
That's a good one. That's a good one. We hope that with your experience in Scrum, you will also jump in and take us to another level.
Oh, I don't yet have professional Scrum experience, but yeah, I am getting all my knowledge put together, and I can make contributions that I'm very certain of. Okay. So I'm ready to give as I am ready to receive.
Thank you very much.
I think another person is Tatah Liditsi. That's someone I didn't hear from.
Kinyoy Tatiana.
Hi, hello everyone. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'll beg not to come on video, please. Okay. Yeah, I'm new here, of course, and I just trampled on this link on Colette's WhatsApp status and decided to go in and see what's going on here. I have no idea about cloud computing or whatever it's about, but I have a little idea about Scrum because I've spoken with Colette about that on some occasions. I've been thinking, of doing something cloud. Sorry, that's the baby. Of doing something cloud or IT, just as an addition to the degree I already have. And I think that joining this Zoom meeting this evening is pointing me more towards that direction. I don't believe I have anything yet to contribute here because I'm at 0% knowledge when it comes to cloud. But I believe that with time, I might be able to contribute something. I know nothing yet, and I don't know what direction to take. I'm still doing my my finals, and I recognize some people here already. I think I'll DM them right away after the meeting to have some insights and then know what path to follow. I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So like we said, this is our home, a home where we transfer knowledge, a platform where we give people opportunity to grow. It's your opportunity, grab it and improve yourself. You can either, you can be learning, you can be teaching, you can be making movie videos and content on YouTube. You can be mentoring, you can be part of the labs, you can, in short, there are so many things you can bring projects so that we can do together. So there are so many things you can do to grow. Use this opportunity. Don't let it slide by. And don't forget to come here every Saturday to get inspired. Because sometimes during the week, you'll be like, if you things just pass you by, but don't give up. Because you know what? We die here. No matter how difficult it is, we die here.
We die here. I will
die here.
If
you like, get tired, go and stay for 2 weeks. When you think about Lady T, you think about your land, you think about Nyuyyu, come back and die here. We will hold your hand. We don't let anybody go. As long as you come in, you will succeed. So the job is in your hand. The ball is in your hand. The ball is in your court. You have the knife and the yam. So let's all hold our hands together and die here.
The magic is you.
The magic is you. Feel the pain, but die here. Because with this, you're changing your own life. You're changing your own story.
Nice.
Thank you all. And I don't know if Banjika, you want to give a closing remark?
But before that, just want to come in because I've seen the name Fabio. I'm not sure if I've heard of the person before. Fabio, I'm not sure if it's a new name or an old one. And the first, I don't have a face to put their name. If not, any person that is new, if you want to introduce yourself, feel free to jump. Oh, Fabio is on.
Hi to everybody.
Hello.
Hello, Fabio.
I know Lady Nyuyyu, you've forgotten the face. I am among the runaway guys who came in, I think, in 2001. Being brought in by
he came in and Ben Johnson. And now
being
he's
brought
back.
in by my cousin, Barry Collette. So I had some difficulties because of the time schedule for the classes since I'm in Dubai. So it hasn't been easy. Yeah, and I've always been, I think I complained to Ban, I think a couple of times about trying to see if there was something he could do about it. But this time I'm not gonna complain again. I just told myself I have to sacrifice no matter what it takes. Because I think I actually joined last time with so many people, and I've been speaking to some I really know them well, and they're encouraging me. They're like, well, I take it, sacrifice, and I so much it has impacted their lives and where they're heading to. I actually think it is so encouraging. I would like to also sacrifice that time and get there. I have also been so excited with the idea of cloud computing, haven't seen the impact of it and the job market here in the UAE. Gosh, it's really, really, I can say we are blessed to have this platform. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. You don't know what you're doing, but you guys are changing people's stories. You're transforming lives. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I think this time I'm not going away. I'll fully be there to attend. I know I've missed, I think the first 2 classes for the practitioners, but I'm definitely going to catch up. So thank you so much for this opportunity and stay blessed.
Fabio, we die here. Even if you think about us, you should come back. We always
hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes. Nyuyyu, could you add a bank transfer list for someone wants to support the group? Because I heard only about the PayPal. Not everyone is using PayPal or conversion with it. So maybe you can add a bank account. That would be easier for people to make bank transfer.
Okay. Yeah, we can reach personally for those who have bank accounts, right? Just personally. Thanks for bringing that up, Emmanuel.
Okay.
And yeah, and I think everyone can recognize Emmanuel. I hope you have not forgotten. Emmanuel, welcome back again also. Yeah.
Like so we die here. We are trying to come back.
Yes. I think due to time, if we didn't miss anybody, let's take that to next weekend. Remember, next weekend we have the cloud architect Pride Achu, who will be talking about his journey, which will be an inspiration for all of you. He's based in the UK. And then after that, we'll still see who should come next. And then we'll have the serverless and the site-to-site VPN teams to come and talk about their project. So that's just a look ahead. So we would have loved to continue this. It's great really hearing the positive things you people are saying, what this group has meant for you. And let's say we are trying to position ourselves like, if you look at all the groups, they're either Western or they're from India. This is first in Sub-Saharan Africa. So we are offering the AWS Practitioner for free. This is completely public on YouTube. For those who have missed it, make sure you subscribe. Ask your friends to follow it, those who can join the classes, but of course you have an added advantage where you are attending the classes live, where you have, we are in the group, but we've been encouraging other people who maybe for some reason don't know about this group, or if they come across it on YouTube, will be an opportunity to know us. And also a way of positioning our community among those in the world. So we are in a position where we really want to really come out as a strong force. And it's all been happening thanks to you all. Without you coming out every Saturday like this community will not be there. So apart from us creating this platform, without having members like you who are very committed, take your Saturday evenings to come and talk to us or to come and introduce yourself, we will not be functioning. So we also appreciate everyone who comes here, and especially those who have decided to give also back to the community. It's really, really been fabulous knowing all of you and working with all of you. So yeah, I think let's call it a day. And I think we'll be joining back next Saturday. For those who are in classes, remember Monday, 5:30. So please feel free to unmute and say bye and your wishes, so that we see you next week or next class. Bye, everyone.
Bye to everybody.
Bye.
Have a wonderful weekend. Wonderful week ahead.
Bye-bye. That's our cloud baby.
Had cloud babies. Always had cloud babies. So
bye to everyone. Have a blessed night.
Thank you. Bye.
Please, before you go, ensure that you're joining the groups that you want to join before leaving, because after this you can only join again on Saturday.
Yeah.
Out a lot.
Thanks, very true. Hey, someone is going to Baminda. Can I go to okay. Great. Yeah.
I want to go. Only that teammate and so I want to go make the way my big sister died there. And